Hi everyone, this is Rajita Devi, Government Degree College, Hayat Nagar, Department of Computer Science. Today I am going to discuss about on BSc Computer Science 6th semester Web Technologies. In this, I'm going to discuss about on the topics of frames in HTML and what is multimedia formats and sound formats, embedding audio and HTML embedding video in IE, Internet Explorer. In this, I'm going to discuss about on the things of one by one frames in HTML. Before going to the topic, I discussed about what is a frame in HTML, how to frame the frames in HTML, how to use the HTML in frames. The output screen of every HTML application in whenever we are using we are creating HTML application, the output is nothing but a frame. The output is nothing but a frame. Hence we can define frame is a region of the browser displaying certain output. We can define frame as a region whenever we can define frame as a region of browser displaying certain outputs. In this region, whenever we are using the type of region, the browser can be divided into multiple regions. Whenever we are using any browser, the browser can be divided into multiple regions. We can refer to them as multiple frames also. Whenever we are using so many frames that are refer many multiple frames that can be referred as, and then each independent frame can display independent HTML file. Whenever we are using every file having an independent and displaying independent HTML file, hence with a single window, when we are using a single window, we can view various files at once glance. In this frame can be introducing using a special tag as a frame set tag. Whenever we are using a special tag as a frame set, frame also the user to divide a web pages. Whenever we are using a frame also allows the user whenever we are using a browser, the user frame as a frame that is divided in a web pages into independent sections, which are divided into sections that acts as sub window. That is accessing as a sub window. Each frame has its own web page. And then syntax is for frames in HTML. In this a frame set, a frame set has attribute of frame set and tag will be there. In this a frame set attribute and then tag, in this whenever we are using that, frames are divided into subsections. That subsection having some syntax that are given in this, and this having some rows will be there. If we want to divide it into number of horizontal windows, whenever we are using dividing a number of horizontal windows, that windows we need to specify row attribute. In which type of attributes we are using, in a row or column, that is you have to define. And it displays height of window, and which is having some height, and then a syntax for frame set, rows is equal to value, and then value you have to give another value for this syntax rows. After that you give a frame set, and then this is about a row. How can you define? And in that frame, that frames are divided into the sections, and sections having some rows, a row having some syntax, and a row that syntax after a column will be there. A columns, if we want to divide the browser, whenever we want to divide a browser into columns, how many columns you have to divide, then we have to use columns. And then it specifies width of frame, which having some width of a frame. After that, syntax for column, how can we define that syntax? A frame, column, value, and then you have to give height and width, that column having that values. And then frame set, after that subtags of frame set. In this frame tag, use it to define what actually appear with a frame. Whenever you are using a frame, that is actually appear in a frame only, it should be displayed within a frame tag, which is having some frame tag. And then attribute of frame tags. So many attributes are there. That is SRC. It determines the name of the document page that be displayed in the frame window. Whenever you are using attribute of tag that having the tag having SRC, SRC means it determine the name of document. Whenever you have to take the type of document name, you have to give that to be displayed in the frame window, which is having some frame that is displayed in frame window displayed on. And value URL, that is address of page, which is a value that is a URL value having some URL, that is address of that page. And the name SRC, after that name of the frame window value, that is any string you have to take on that. After that you have to given that name of window. After that your scrolling will be there. It specify the window can have scroll rule or not. Whenever you are scrolling, whenever in that window you have to scrolling that type of rules having that specify, you have to specify rule or not. You can scroll or not. That having some values you have to specify. Three types will be there. You have to, when you have to specify, you will give the yes or no or auto. After that, that is having a syntax frame set. Columns have when in how many columns you have to take that value, you have to take, and you have to give the insert of that value. And then frame SRC value and name, and then value scroll is equal to value will be there. Frame SRC is equal to value and name value scroll is equal to value will be there. That as a frame set, which is attributes of frame, that is having a name and scrolling values. These are the syntax for the frame. After that, a simple program for dividing the how frames into a number of rows. In this same as thing, HTML and the title having there, and frame set rows is there. Rows already I given explain I explained that syntax for value you have to take that rows having some 50, and then you have to take and 50. This is sections which are converted into divided in that part. And frame SRC is equal to some name F1. In this the output will be given on this two sections. When a web project will be there, that is divided into 2 50 in rows are divided into two parts. This is about that frame set. After that, frame name F2, that is about the F1. F2 is about that this is about a total output for the above program. And the example divided the frame into the number of columns. How can we divide the columns? In this this is an example for this program. This is a head and something title will be there, and frame set columns and 50 2 and 2 columns will be divided. In the above program, rows are divided in 50 and then columns having 2 50 and then SRC is a name is equal to F1 name, and SRC is equal to name you have to give, that is F2. Frame set will be closed and HTML will be there. This is the output for the program. And the nested frames, whenever you are using nested frames, we can also divide nested frames. That means if we want to rows and columns, whenever we want to divide a nested frames, that means if we want to create a rows as well as columns attributes in the same page, we use the concept. It divides the browser into the number of rows and columns, which is having a number of rows and columns. That is an example for nested frames. In this, both are there. And head having title will be there, that is a frame, and a frame set row you have to give us 20, and frame is SRC is equal to name F1, and a frame set is a column, and a 50 will be there, and a frame having SRC is equal to name some such that you have to give an above program F1 and F2 will be there, and frame SRC name is equal to F3 you have to given in this case. And a frame set is also there. This is about a nested frame. In this nested frame, first one we will be divided into a row, and a second one the output will be into column. Two parts will be there. This is the output of the above program. After that, I will discuss about on the topic. target attribute. In this frames, how can we use a target attribute? The link will be created in one frame, and by clicking on it, the output will be the displaying the other frame. Whenever we are using a link created, whenever we are using a web page that is a linked creating a frame, and by clicking on it, the output will be displayed. Output will be displayed on that frame. This is the possible. Is this possible by using the target attribute? We will see about the target using the program. For example, frame name I given one.html. This is the extension file will be, and then head having some frame, and a body having h3 alignment. I given the align is equal to center. That is that will be output for welcome to that frame, and then body, and having this is the one program for frame target attribute by using the target attribute. And the next one is a frame 2 will be there. This in this having that head having kind of frame 2 which is having a body, and then alignment center having, which is having a center in the alignment above program having a center, and a second program having a center will be there. The href is equal to frame 1.html, which is having a frame 1.html target I given f2 will be there. Whenever you click on that, which displayed the linking that above program. After that, this is a frame 1 and a frame 2.html. For this frame 3 also will be there, and then which is having a title frame. Whenever we are giving a title frame, the frame set columns having, which is having a columns 40 will be there, and frame src and name is equal to f1 and name src f2 will be there in this frame 3. In the third program, which will displayed on this src which is having a name f1 and src name f2 will be there in this frame 3 which is having a column value and name srcs which is having. After that action will be there. Some action will be there in this. It usually copying URL. Whenever you are copying a URL, uniform resource locator, where a program is responsible for managing. Whenever a program is responsible for managing data belonging to current form, which is belonging. Whenever you have to take the type of program which is responsible for managing the data, the data belonging to the current format or current frame. And that is for whenever a user clicks a submit button. Whenever a user click on that submit button after filling entire form, the current data gets directly to the program, which is having directly to that program web page or a section will open on that, or those path is supplied at URL for further processes. It will gives. And then which is action and a method will be there. In this, the method attribute we can give two values, get or post will be there, which is having whenever you are used a method that is having value that is having given to the two values get or post. In this method attribute selects the best possible way, which is having a select possible way of transmitting the data, which is having a transmitting the data from current form to server, which is whenever you are used such a selection best possible ways, the transmitting the data frame current form to the server, which is having to current form to the server, which is possible to way, transmitting the type of attribute method. Whenever you are using the type of method, if get is used, whenever get is used, then the data from current page to seen on the address bar. Whenever you open that web browser, that address bar on that web browser, hence it does not provide any security, which does not provide any security. Post causes transmitting data from current form, which is about a method. After that, form input element. In this, most important form element is input element, which is used to select user information. Whenever you are using user information, the important form element is input element. which is used to select user information only. In order to use in input element, we will have a subtag which is having subtag input. This tag is used to create form element. This tag is used whenever you are using a form input element. In order to use input element, we will have a subtag that is called having input. This tag is used to create form element. Input element, whenever you are using an input element, contains text boxes which is having some text boxes and passwords and check boxes and radio buttons and drop list and text area and buttons having the. Whenever using the action and method form input elements, these are the elements used containing the following elements are there. Form elements, these are the form element whenever you are using a method attribute and a get attribute, like that. And then text box, it helps us to enter single line text. That attributes having some size and value and maximum length will be there. Whenever we can specify the length of box, that value you have to give in one like that. For example, 1 2 3, like that you have to give any size of that attribute. And values, that we can provide default value, that value any string, that maximum length, specify the maximum number of character that we enter that value having some 1 2 3 you have to give. And the name, we can provide name for our text box only, values for any string. And syntax is input type text and name having t1 size is equal to 20 and maximum length is equal to 30 you have to give. This is a syntax for input. Whenever you are using an input type, you have to give the text type, and the name you have to give, and you can give the size, and you have to give the maximum length, how many length you have to take, that value you have to give. And then example for username, input type is equal to, I given here text and name is equal to 10 t1 and size is equal to 20 will be there, maximum length is 30 will be the output from the user, and then username. After that the password will be there. Whenever you are using these type of, this is whenever you are creating a website, then this so many website we see in that type of websites that are validations will be there. These are the check boxes and passwords, and you have to check buttons and text areas. You click on that, whenever it will be choose anyone, you are that type of for that purpose we use this. And then it helps to enter single line. Whenever you are give passwords like a single line text button, value entered will not be visible. This is about the two things. And attributes are some given there. Size, we can specify the length of the box. Value is a 1 2 3, how to take any one. And then value, we can provide default value, any string you have to take. And maximum length is specifies the maximum number of character that can enter the values 1 2 3, and like that you have to take any one. And then name is equal to, we can provide name for our text box, that is a value, and you have to give any string. In this these are the syntax for this. Input type you have to give, that is a password, name t2, and size you have to give in 20, and maximum length is 30. This is a syntax for to design a input to designing a pages. And then password, you have to give that input type, you have to give that type of word password, and the name t2 and size are 20 and maximum length is 90. And then the output is password. It will give an output, that is a password. Texture, how to use a texture area, text area. In this element is used to enter multiple lines of text. Whenever you are using multiple lines, you have to use you have to enter multiple lines of text. That field is different and should not use long with input tag. Whenever field is used different and should not use long, which is not longer than a field. Different is field input tag. The element must appear within the text area only. After that, you have to give how to use an attribute. in this name, which is having a name, it allows us to give a name for the element value and any string values. We can provide default value, and any string rows you have to give the rows, it gives the width of the field value, and columns it gives the height of the field value. This is about a name. Whenever we are using attribute, this type of attribute, you should mention the name and value, rows and columns. And whenever text area, rows, columns and names will be there. Example, you have to give the address and the text area, rows and columns and text area. That is the this is the output for this program. This is the address bar will be there. Whenever you choose about type of attributes, it will shows the output below. And checkboxes, how can we use a checkboxes? This is used to check or choose multiple options, form a list. Each checkbox can be selected or not selected. When you choose a checkbox which is selected, you should take select or not, and it is used to when user want to select more than one options. User, whenever you given the more than one options, the user will select one option or more option you choose. And after that, attributes and name, it allows to give names for the element value, any string. For that you have to take any name and then check it. If this option is used, then the box can be checked by the default. If this option is used, whenever you have to check on this box can be checked or not, or default, you can choose on the type of attribute. And then syntax is the input type checkbox name is equal to checked or not. And example for this input checkbox name and receiver, that checkbox having input checkbox is a name having some C2, and then output will be there in this. This is the both attribute of checkboxes. And then radio buttons, whenever you are using a radio buttons, or the buttons are used for a list items. Whenever you have to use it to list of items in which only one can be choose, which is only used for when can be chosen if one radio button is selected, previous selection option is not or selected, which is selected or not, you have to choose only. The main thing is that we have to give same name for all the options. If you use radio buttons, the main thing is that we have to give that name for all the options. This type of radio buttons you have to choose. And attributes, name, it allows us to give name for the element value, any string you have to give that type of name. That is a name, that is a string, it should allow, it gives our name or not. Checked, if this option is used, then the box can be checked by the default. If you choose these type of check boxes, or you choose the radio buttons or the text area like that, this is whenever used, then the box can be checked or default, which will gives us. And then this is the syntax for input type radio name is checked or not. Whenever you use this input type is equal to radio, name is equal to C1, checked name, like that input type radio and name C1 is equal to female, or you have to check any one. This type of check boxes will be there, male or female, you have to check on this anyone. The type of output will be given to you. And then selected list will be there. It enables the user to select any one of the options from the drop down list. So many whenever we seen about that in that web browser, we scrolling, the scroll browser will be there, that these are drop down list will be there. So many lists are there. The type of selected list, this is enabled to user to select, and each item may be selected or not selected, you have to choose. And for this we can use a tag called selection of select tag will be there. The select tag have subtags called options will be there to specify the list items. After that selected list, I discussed about on the program, about the topic, about the discussed topics, example program, form and alignment center will be there, and then having the some form will be there. In this type name having some size you have to take, and maximum length 30, and then name and text name T2 and maximum length 30 will be there, and password you have to take or maximum length. This is about the center alignment and input type. input type for this. After that address will be there, and then text area rows, how many rows you have to selected, 5 columns 30, and then gender will be there. The radio buttons you should name, you have to give the name G1, and like that input type radio name G1, and then form, and then qualifications you have to choose on this name having some Q1 options. Some options will be there, and qualification you have some SSC intermediate, like that degree and PG, like that. So many columns you have to choose for by using the above attribute and elements. For this is an example. After that you have to choose the checkboxes name, and some any checkboxes if you want to, some any games names you have to take, cricket and hockey and football, like that. Anything you have to take. This is a checkbox. More than games will be there, you have to choose any one, like that purpose we are using in this. And call spans 2 will be there, align is center, input type submit, and value is a submit, and like that type will be reset or not, reset or clear, this type of figure. Like that I used the above program. For the output will be there, the form will be there, the qualifications it should be given, and scrolling scroll bar will be there in this. After that you should choose many games that are listed will be there, and after that, after you filling these about the form, you should submit or reset or clear, that are displayed on these web pages. For that the above program of output for this in the form. After that, a document in detailed. Head is detailed. How can we use the document head element? Act as a container for all the head elements. Head element inside a head can include a script. You have to take the script and style sheet, provide meta information, and more you have to take. All information placed in head tag are not displayed in browse only. And some of the important header elements are in this. Some title you have to take on document. You should take a title. The title tag defines in the title of the document. The title element requires all the HTML documents. It defines a title in the browser. A title bar will be there. It displays the title for the web pages. That is a syntax. You should take HTML head and title, and head and body will be there. After that base will be a title. You should, after you given the title, you should take the base. And the base tag specifies a default URL and a default target for all links in the web pages. It is written inside the head tag only. And the above program for the example program for the href and target you should take, and base, head, and a body. This is the title. How can we prepare the document in a head in detailed? In this you should take the title and base. After that link you have to choose the link type of link. The link tag defines the relationship between a document and external resources. The link tag is mostly used to link style sheet. That is syntax for this HTML head and link relation is type href is head and body. After that you should take the meta tag. How can use a meta tag in this? Metadata element is a data about a data which provides a metadata about HTML document, and metadata will be displayed on the web pages only. It will be only machine readable only. This is used only, meta tag is used for machine learning readable, and meta elements are typically used to specify page descriptions and keywords, author of the documents. And meta tag always goes inside in head elements, which is used for only head elements. This is an example for HTML and head, and meta HTTP equi and content and body will be there. This is used for the meta tag. After that and document type declaration. How can you prepare the type of declaration of document? The document type declaration helps the browser to display a web page correctly, which is used by the correctly or not. They are many different versions of HTML, and browsers can display HTML page that is given. You have to take 100 or like that correctly. If it knows the extra HTML version used in the web page, it is information to browser about the what version HTML written in this document type declaration. Whenever you are which helps the browser whenever you prepare the type of document which gives the web page correctly or not. There are many different versions of HTMLs. There are many versions of HTMLs. The browser can display it in HTML like that, which is the purpose of using a document type declaration. And HTML having head, document, and head will be there. After that, multimedia in HTML. How can we use a multimedia with HTML? How can we what is a multimedia? Beforehand, the multimedia comes in many different formats, which it can be also anything you can hear or see like that. For this purpose we are using a multimedia. And then explains the pictures. Whenever we are using a type of pictures and music, sounds, videos, and record films, animations, and or more things like comes many formats which having multimedia. In this modern web pages have often embedded multimedia elements, so many elements which is having, and modern browsers have supports for various multimedia formats, which is having so many formats. By using this for that purpose, browser support. How can support a browser for multimedia? The first internet browser had support for text only. Whenever using a multimedia, only the first internet browser is only for text supporting, and even that text support was limited to a single font in a single color, which is having a single color and single font will be there. Then came browser with support for more for colors and fonts and textiles, and support for pictures and was added for that purpose. The browser support for this. After that, the support for sounds and animations and videos is handled in different ways by various browsers, and same multimedia elements is supported, and some requires an extra helper program, a plugin, which is having a plugin. And then multimedia format. How can we choose a multimedia format? In this multimedia elements like sounds and videos, which is having a sound as well as a video, are stored in a media files, which are stored in a media files. And the most common way to discover the type of file is to look at the file extension. Any file which is having an extension, when a browser sees the file extension .html, whenever you are using HTML file which is an extension file with the .html or .hhtml, after that it will treat the files as an HTML file. The .xml extension also is there, which indicates the XML files, and the .css extension indicates a style sheet will be there. Style sheet file will be there, and pictures are recognized by the extension like GIFs and PNG and JPG. These are the formats extensions. And multimedia files also have their own formats with the different extensions like SWF and WAV, MP3 and MP4 like that. These are the formats for multimedia. And then video formats, so many will be there that are in this format. File and description will be there. AVI will be there. AVI is the audio which is displayed by the Microsoft, and AVI is supported by the all computers and running Windows, any Windows which is supported. And most popular web browser, which it is a very common format on the internet, but not always possible to play on non-Windows computers. And like this is a format for. And then WMV like that. This is supported developed by Microsoft, and which is a common format on the internet. It is cannot be played on the Windows and computers without any extra component installed. Some later MVS cannot play all on Windows and computer because no player is available. And then next, MPEG. This is a mostly used moving picture export group format is the most popular, which is the most popular format on the internet, which is a cross platform and supported by all the major browsers. And then SWF and then FLV Flash was displayed and multimedia, and Flash requires an extra component to play. This component comes pre-installed with all the major browsers, and then MP4 will be there, and this is the new format for the internet. Values and recommended using the MP4 value, YouTube accepts in multiple formats, and then converts all the FLV or MP4 for distributions. This is about a video formats for all the and then sound formats will be there. In this, MP3 is the newest format for compressed recorded music. The term MP3 has become synonym with the digital music. For that purpose we are using MP3, and if your web browser is about recorded music, then MP3 format is choose. In this media files, so many media files will be there, and MP3 and WAV and WMV, like that. These are the MID. MID is a format for electric music device, which is synthesizers and PC sounds like the cards, and MID files cannot be contain sounds, and but digital music instrumentals like MP3 is also actually the sound part, which is a MPEG files, and MPEG was originally developed for video by the moving pictures experts groups. Like, for that purpose we are using MP3, and so many files will be there. This is VAV, and this is more known as WAV, as was developed by IBM, like that. The WAV are Windows and Microsoft, like that, linking operating systems. And then this is a quality of MP3. So many most players expect the iPod, and like that files can be delivered a continuous flow of data, and which makes it a particular for use in the internet, radio or line music. This is the sound format for this. After that, embedded audio. In this, it will be nice to hearing. Whenever we are using this type of nice to hearing a background music while working with the HTML files, and now it is simple to include an audio file into HTML page. There are different syntax for different browsers. For example, Internet Explorer support the BG sound, which is having a background sound, and Internet Explorer, the audio can be included using a BG sound tag, and BG sound tag works only in IE, Internet Explorer only. It will be working on that, and not in any other browsers. For example, Code, which is having SRC, he knows WAV loop having some any -1. You have to give that BG sound. This will include the background music into your web pages. You can want to display, if you want to display the controls in the browser, you can see the hidden attributes to false. Here in the above example, we have used loop is equal to -1, which will play the file again and again. If you want to play again and again, choose that type of above syntax. If you want to play it only once, just set that loop to false. This is about embedded audio. After that, loop, whenever you are using a loop, the default value is false, which plays the file only once. A setting this is the true will be play the sound continuously. Whenever we are using a loop, whenever how many times you have to play, which is used for the loops, that purpose we are using a loop. And HTML embedded video, IE means Internet Explorer. Adding a many media players to HTML page is a simple using the embedded tag. Mostly the embedded element is used for embedding video files into the HTML pages. We can also use the DYNSRC attributes, which is used of the image, which is having element for adding media file. It works only in the Internet Explorer, which is worked in the Internet Explorer, and for that purpose we are using a code will be there. Image type, you have to give our movie like that, move dot move you have to give, and loop will be true or false you have to give, and then width will be some you have to give 200, and height will be you have to give. After that, it will show height embedded using that embedded element. Just use embed tag to add a video. This is played on this for this to implement the above code. Value you have to give true. This will be including a media file into your web browser, which is a web browser. which is in the web browser, the output will be that embedded audio media and file will be played on that web page. Attribute of embedded tag. So many attributes will be the SRC, which is takes a video and move it to the source URL with having some height and autoplay. It choose the it value can be either true or false, which is a move place when play load will be there, and after that you have to choose a false will be there, waits for the user to click the play button in the window media player, which is having some loop will be there. Set this true or false. You have to set will play the media file continuously. A false value will play the media only once. Attribute of embedded tag. And controls having, which is having controlling displaying controls can be set the true or false. This is XHTML. That is an example for this. XHTML is an HTML written as a XML also you have to take. XHTML stands for the extensible hypertext markup language. XHTML is almost identical to HTML, which is identical to the 4.0, and XHTML is a straight and the cleaner version of the some HTML. And then this defines an XML applications supported by all the major browser, which is supported all the major browser. And why XHTML used? Many pages on the internet contains some having there, and then some contents will be there. So many contents will be there. The following HTML code will works fine if you view like the type of shown. We use it for this XHTML. Today's market consisting of different browsers technologies will be there. So many browsers run on computers, and so many run mobile phones and other same small devices. Smaller devices often lack the resources or power to interrupt a bad markup languages, or whenever we are using the type of. Therefore, by combining the strength of HTML and XML and XHTML was developed. For that purpose we are using XHTML. Is HTML designed as XML. And then the most important different form of HTML is a document structure, which having a structure and element will be there. Then mandatory in this HTML mandatory, and HTML head and title and body will be there. XHTML element having must prepared nested XHTML elements must always closed, and XHTML element must in the lower cases only, which are used at lower cases. And then XHTML documents must have one or not element. And then XHTML having some attributes, values quoted with the attributes and minimized in forbidden. And document is typed, and which is having some type will be there. Must in XHTML document declaration, and complete list of all XHTML document type is found in HTML tags references, which is having some references, and in some importantly nested, which each some bold you have to choose and properly nested within the each other links. This text is bold and italic, you have to choose for that purpose. And then elements must always be closed only. And then is a wrong or right, you have to choose paragraphs, the type of elements we are using in the, which is a wrong, a break and horizontal, and image having SRC happy.gif like alt happy face. If you choose this type of elements. After that, this is a correct or not. For that purpose we are using break or horizontal. Images or see happy something, you have to give images using the type of files types we are used. And for this an example a program, and like elements must be lowercase or not. For that purpose paragraphs are used or not. This is the correct or not. This is paragraph types. For that purpose we are using this type of elements. And attribute name must be in lowercase like that, and wrong will be or correct or not. Attributes must be quoted, this is wrong or not, this is correct or not, like that. Attributes multimedia and forbiddance like that. This is a wrong if you choose this type of code. After that, how convert the XHTML to XHTML. HTML to adding a HTML to a first line to every page. Add an XML to attribute to the HTML element of every page. Change all elements names to lower cases. Close all empty elements, and change all attribute names to lower cases. Quote all the attribute values. Like that purpose we are using. these type of elements. In this session I discussed about on these depth topic and dividing the frames into a number of columns, nested frames, target, attribute, form, input elements. These are the topics I discussed about on this session. Thank you for watching this video.